Yo, how's it going everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and today we got a new trailer that dropped for Pokemon Horizons for the upcoming Blueberry Academy episodes and the Rising Again arc. Not a whole lot was shown off here, at least that we didn't know previously, but we do know some confirmed matchups that are going to be happening in this upcoming arc, along with some returning characters that are going to be showing up here in this arc. And maybe might have some surprises ahead of us. Maybe some characters are currently being hidden from us that haven't been shown off yet. So yeah, a few things to talk about in today's video, so let's talk about it now, shall we? But wait! Before we get on with the discussion, I just want to say if you're someone that's brand new to the channel and you like this type of content, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel. Also like the video. Hit that notification bell and watch the video to the end. Also, this is something that's relatively new with YouTube. It's this hype feature. Basically, when a video uploads, within like the first 7 days of the upload, you can hype up a video. And by doing so, it actually helps it in the algorithm. And I would definitely appreciate that because I kind of definitely need the attention here. So if you could hype the video up, I would definitely appreciate it. Anyways, back to the video now. Now, we previously knew that Lacey and Drayden were going to be debuting in this arc. And we also recently learned that Nemona was showing up here and is actually going to be facing off against Roy in the very first episode. And we obviously knew that Anne was going to be here too, but besides those characters, we also have two other returning characters besides Nemona. Now, one was obvious, being Penny. Obviously, if Nemona's here, Penny was probably going to show up as well, so we got that confirmed in this trailer very briefly with Penny. She just showed up in a very brief scene with Miss Briere basically talking to all the kids. Presumably about Terapagos in this scene. But besides Penny showing up here, Carmen is back! Yeah! She only previously appeared in one singular episode before this arc, back in the Rayquaza Rising arc, and I am very happy that Carmen is here. I was kind of expecting it, but they were hiding it beforehand. But now they're showing it off here in this trailer. So that's cool. That's nice. I was kind of underwhelmed with her appearance in the Rayquaza Rising arc. She just appeared for one episode and just really talked with Freed in the episode. Didn't really interact with the kids at all. And I was very underwhelmed with her appearance in that arc. So I'm very glad that she is showing up here. We'll get to see more of her in this arc. And that's good. Now, alongside this, the trailer also showed off some of the battles that are going to be taking place in this arc, along with the matchups here, which I thought was kind of interesting. And some of them are kind of surprising. So we already knew about Roy versus Nemona, but Roy is also going to be facing off against Drayden, which that's pretty neat. And then we have Alt versus Lacey? What? I was not expecting this. I was expecting Liko versus Lacey. But I'll take it. Maybe Alt's going to be very shy around Lacey, and he's going to have to overcome his shyness in his battle or something like that. That could be pretty interesting, so guess we'll see how that goes. But then we get another surprising one. We get Dot versus Carmen? That is a very, that's a very interesting matchup. I do expect maybe Dot versus Penny Part 2 at some point. Maybe this time Dot wins, but that's to be seen. But yeah, we got Dot versus Carmen, which I find that to be interesting. It's Sinistcha versus Gimmighoul. So that's gonna be interesting. Let's see if the little guy ends up coming out on top here. Now, interesting enough, we don't see a Liko matchup here. The others get matchups, but Liko doesn't have one? Why is that? There's like a silly scene where she actually like reacts to a Ditto block, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, there's no matchup with Liko here. So that makes me wonder, who could Liko be facing off against? They could simply just say, oh, it's Liko versus Anne, but we've had that several times. We don't necessarily need another battle. I mean, it would be cool to see, you know, their final stage evolutions fight each other. But, I don't know. I feel like that would be too predictable, so maybe they're hiding Liko's opponent. It could also be someone else from the Elite Four at the Blueberry Academy that is being hidden here, if they do show up. However, it could be someone else. It could be someone that we've been anticipating for a long time. Someone we've been waiting for quite a bit to show up in the series and actually interact with Liko and the others. And that character is none other than Arven. What? You thought I was gonna say Kieran? Okay, all jokes aside, it's possible that Liko potential battle is going to be against one of these two. Could be Anne. I feel like that would be a little bit too predictable and kind of boring, but it would be really cool if they were hiding one of these characters, because on one hand you have Arven, who has only made one appearance in Horizons, and it was a non-speaking role, and we have Nemona and Penny here, so why not have Arven here? Have him show up and interact with Liko and the others. And I feel like Liko and Arven would be good rivals. It'd be a good matchup. I feel like their personalities would actually work well together and kind of bounce off each other. I mean, we already have Roy and Nemona. We have Dot and Penny. And then if Kieran shows up, we could have Alt and Kieran being rivals. I actually think that would actually be pretty interesting. So when it comes to Liko, I mean, she's got Anne, but Anne's her friend, so another one, and it could be possibly Arven. I feel like that's the only other character that could actually work with her, honestly. So, who knows? So in the comment section down below, who do you think Liko's going to be going up against here? The other characters have matchups. Who's Liko going to be matched up against? Is it going to be Anne? Or is it going to be Arven? Possibly Kieran. Kieran also makes sense since, Carmen's here, so Kieran not showing up would be kind of weird. So I'm not surprised that Horizons potentially might be hiding it for now, but I guess we'll see what happens. But anyways, let me know who you think Liko's going to be matched up against in the upcoming episodes. Oh, and also, we got another message from Freed that popped up in the trailer. I don't have the subs or the translation for it, unfortunately, but yeah, I gotta wonder when are we gonna be seeing Freed? I feel like now that we've seen him in the poster, and now we got the second message that we're getting, it's gonna be fairly soon. Could be possibly as soon as we're done here at Blueberry Academy. I don't know for sure, but don't be surprised if Freed shows up sooner than later, considering how fast the things have been going since the time skip. Seems like, it didn't really take very long for us to, reassemble the Rise and Bolt Tacklers, so don't be surprised if we run into Freed sooner than later. But when do you guys think Freed is going to show up? Is it going to be midway through this upcoming arc? Do you think it's going to be at the end of the arc? Like he just shows up at the very end and saves the day or something like that? Not really sure, but just speculating. So let me know when you think Freed's going to be showing back up in the series. Alrighty guys, that's all I got for this video. So in the comment section down below, post your thoughts. What do you think about this upcoming Blueberry Academy mini arc within the Rising Again chapter, arc, whatever you want to call it for Pokemon Horizons? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about these matchups? Who do you think is going to win, by the way? Do you think Alt's going to win against Lacey? Do you think Roy's going to beat Nemona again and maybe Drayden? Do you think Dot's going to beat Carmen and she's going to throw a fit when she loses? And who do you think Liko is going to be going up against? And also, when do you think Freed's coming back? So, post your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you're brand new to the channel, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And guys, have a good day or night wherever we're at. And I'll see you all later. Bye now.